Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. I meant to do this late last night. This morning, early this morning, I saw it. Manny Pacquiao is suing Bob Arum in Top Rank. They've made hundreds of millions of dollars together, won a lot of titles, was connected at the hip in the early 2000s, and now he's being sued. And now he's suing Top Rank, he being Manny Pacquiao. And I don't know how many signs Terence Crawford needs, but he needs to wake up. And it takes journalism to tell the truth. I don't care what his record is. I don't care if he's undefeated. I just know 15 years from now, Terence Crawford will regret it. Manny Pacquiao, who he has made give or take $250 million with the man, gross. Half of that being Floyd Mayweather, the other 125 being other fights, maybe more. He's made at least $250 with the man, and now he won't pay him for a licensing fee. Y'all gonna do what y'all gonna need to do, but it's not a black thing, it's not a white thing. In Manny Pacquiao's case, it's not a Filipino thing, it's a money thing. People get greedy when it comes to money. All right? I need to tell you guys a story about money and disloyalty. Between women and money, men will betray you and lie and scheme on you and be so disrespectful. And at the end of the day, that's why it's so keen and so key that you own your masters, you own your life, you own where someone can't walk up to you and hand you a pink slip. Like me, when I was 27 years old, I was going into my prime as a teacher, and they laid me off. Keep in mind, Ghost wasn't Ghost then. He was just Amari Hardwick. He was volunteering in my classroom. I had Trevor Reeves in my classroom, Mike Miller, giving away signed shoes. They laid me off. So at the end of the day, let this be a lesson learned. All the young fighters, when you get into a position where you have the ability to be in control, everyone needs a help up, right? I'm not immune to that. I believe you're not, but I'm going to speak for myself. I needed help along the way. I wasn't perfect. I was once a impoverished kid on welfare. So I understand that I needed help, and that help paved the way. You know, I believe in personal accountability. So that was the key in my life. And it's awful and sad to see someone like Manny Pacquiao going through what he's going through financially. And he's made upwards of $300 million in the ring, in and outside the ring. Nike deals, Hublot, I believe Hublot or whoever. I know he has tons of endorsements in other countries. And how many pay-per-views has the man been on? You know, it's just insane, you know, and now he's fighting with the guy who helped him get the money. I'm telling you, man, between money and women, men will betray you. It's just insane. You know, that's why you must resort and let yourself be the primary source of inspiration, your primary source of work ethic, your primary source of income, residual income, potential income, and on so many different ways. Because now it's not funny anymore. I'm not telling this story in Manny Pacquiao and it's like, ha 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 ha, we told you so, Manny Pacquiao. No, I don't want none of these fighters to be broke. I genuinely don't. I'm not the guy at the top of the mountain laughing at people that's in the valley. I'm not built that way, and Manny Pacquiao deserves every penny that he has earned. And for him to be done like this, when Bob Arum has never taken a punch, is awful. Now we also got to blame Manny Pacquiao's lawyers. We also have to blame Manny Pacquiao, who is the main ingredient, who is the primary variable in this whole equation, right? It's just, it's sad. And when I see Riddick Bowe, when I see Meldrick Taylor, you know, these are sad, sad stories. When I listen to Chris Bird's Hall of Fame speech, it's a sad, sad story, man. And let this be a lesson to learn. All my young prospects, all my amateurs who are led to believe that they have promising pro careers, man, own you, all right? Devin Haney owns him. And I know he's had help along the way. I'm not going to refute or dispute that. I'm just suggesting, if you have the ability to control your future and control your destiny, please do. All right? Surround yourself with a great team and you will be successful. Okay? And betrayal, lies, and deceit is a part of being successful, guys. I'll just tell you that right now. All right? And it's how you handle it. It's how you, because when it starts raining, if everything is going well in your life and it starts to rain, you don't have an umbrella present. It's how you're going to react and how you're going to handle the rain when it starts to pour down on you. That's what's the mark of the man is. And always keep in mind, always remember this. When someone lies and or betrays you, that being Bob Arum, Manny Pacquiao, Bob Arum, we don't know the true details of. We just know the money situation, or whether it's you in real life. Always remember, you were the asset. Okay? They will ultimately need you more than you will need them. And that's life. That's really real life. Live life the right way. You know what I mean? And let the cards fall where they fall. All right. When you're functioning on a super duper high frequency, you know what I mean? Stay there. Don't let no one bring you down to no ignorant, dumb shit. These alcohol, these drugs, these women, this money. Don't dumb down. Okay. Do not dumb down your mission statement to appease or be in the presence of someone you deem that that should be in your presence. No. They need to be in your presence because you're functioning on a high frequency. Now, I'm sending this message to Terence Crawford. I've reached out to Bomac via Instagram. I've called Top Rank in June requesting an interview. I didn't get it. But someone needs to explain to him that if Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, Oscar De La Hoya, the 3 top earning fighters of this era, non-heavyweight, the 3 top earners left Bob Arum. And you can't say it's a race thing because I just labeled 3 Mexican, black, and Filipino. So it's not that he's taking advantage of blacks, taking advantage of Mexicans, taking advantage of Filipinos. He's taking advantage of loopholes in the game to get the most money out the deal. So let this be a lesson learned. Hopefully Terence Crawford will do some investigative work, hire a lawyer. Hire a lawyer that's not in boxing. All right, because he might have been paid off by a Bob Arum ally or has done a job for a Bob Arum ally, and you may not know. Go grab someone from while you're up there training in Colorado Springs. Get a lawyer. Pay him $10,000, $20,000 to overlook your contract, because there may be some binding stuff in that contract where you can't get away from. You understand? And I hope you have a buyout clause in your contract. I really, really hope that you put a buyout clause in your contract, because what you want to do is buy out of your contract before you fight Errol Spence. I'm just telling you. If you don't want to listen to me now, you're gonna wish you had to listen to me later. You need a buyout clause in your contract when you negotiate the Errol Spence Terence Crawford fight. That fight, I guarantee you, will bring you $50 million gross if you play it the right way. I have no doubt. I know that's a $100 million fight. If you guys are splitting it 50-50, I know I'm going to help make it a $100 million fight for you, Terence Crawford, and for Errol Spence. I'm going to do my part. And making sure that happens, you already have a street named after you in Omaha, Nebraska, which I told you will happen prior to it happening. I rooted for you to. I'm not saying please don't put in the comment section I'm holding it down. No, I did a video when you guys said I was being real critical of Terence Crawford. I said he will get a street named after him. He will everything Omaha, Nebraska. He will have the ability to push the buttons, right? He will have the power to get elected officials elected or re-elected. That's how powerful his name will become in Omaha, Nebraska. All right, but that legacy money, as it relates to your great-grandchildren, that's the Errol Spence fight. Floyd Mayweather was lucky. He got three of them. He got Oscar De La Hoya, Manny Pacquiao, and Conor McGregor. I don't know how that happened, but he got it. And he's a real G for it. You know, he made Conor McGregor a viable opponent. And 4.7 million people all across the world believed it. So, Terence Crawford, let this be a lesson learned to you. Manny Pacquiao, I hope what you get you rightfully deserve. And let this be a lesson to everyone listening. You're going to be betrayed at some point in your life, and it's either going to be because of money or because of a woman. But stay true to your core values. You may want to go out and fight. Go hit a punching bag because you're going to win long term. Remember, life is long, y'all. Life is long. And they going to need you, and they may not even know it. It may be uh, a friend that's calling a reference for that person, and you may say, nah, fuck that nigga, he ain't no good. Or with Manny Pacquiao, uh, Bob Arum, you know, Bob Arum is reaping the things he did bad and good in his life. You know, Top Rank really, really has no superstars. You know, and if they have superstars, they have no opponents for their superstars. So at the end of the day, man, it is what it is. So anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations, man, feel free to hit the subscribe button. And please, guys, young fighters, young businessmen, if I have some high school kids out there, let this be a lesson to learn to you, all right? Own your masters, as Floyd would say. Own your masters. Own every step and breath of your life, or own as many breath and steps in your life. And when you get my age, 40, 41 soon, you will say, it worked. All right? So I root for y'all. I salute y'all. I love y'all. But how it's going to rain on you one day. And it's raining on Manny Pacquiao right now. And it's not fair to him because of, I believe, how fair he was. More important, how loyal he was to Bob Arum on the outside looking in. I don't know the true details of it, but they made a lot of money together, guys. So I want Manny Pacquiao to get what he deserves, and I may even go to his, like, keep it real. I may even go cover Manny Pacquiao's retirement. I mean, Hall of Fame enshrinement. He gave us some great Saturday nights, guys. I mean, for real. You may not like him now, but his overall, his composite of work is pretty impressive. His discography, what's that word? The discography? I can't pronounce it. You guys know what I'm talking about. So, but anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Talk to you soon. Peace.